All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, Dricus du Plessis and Belal Muhammad engage in a heated exchange. Recently, Belal claimed that Islam Makhachev could go up to middleweight and beat Dricus. Dricus fired back at Muhammad, tweeting, "Oh, now I see why the world thinks Belal's a loser. Last fan checking out." Afterwards, speaking on the Remember the Show podcast, Belal doubled down.
Like, literally, they asked me, like, yeah, will you fight Islam? And I was like, no, I want to fight Islam, but I think Islam was looking to be a double champion. He could go up and fight du Plessis right now and beat him. And I'm standing by that. I think he could. And, like, I was trying to be nice about it, but, like, honestly, du Plessis sucks. Like, if I'm being honest about it, like, skill for skill, like, I would dominate du Plessis. And I don't think he's that good. And I do think Islam would dominate him and out-grapple him and take him to the ground. And it's like, we're just talking here. I'm saying I think that Islam could beat you, and he wants to be, oh, you're a loser, and, you know, you got no fans. So now you already put your head in the mix with me. So, like, I beat Leon. Now that just sets the table for this fight right here. If he gets past Adesanya. And, you know, I never really met du Plessis like that at all. But, you know, I asked him to come on the show once and he ignored it. So, you know, fight that guy.
Kamaru Usman fires back at Shavkat Rakhmonov. Recently, Shavkat posted a photo of Usman, Leon, and Colby hiding under a rock, not wanting to fight him. So, now he said he's ready to face the winner of Leon vs. Belal. Speaking on the Pound for Pound show, Kamaru fired back at Shavkat, requesting some respect.
Listen, but this is one of those things because he does come down here in South Florida to train at a gym that I've been training at before he was even, you know what? Don't pull me down. See, now the competitor in me is going to come out and I'm going to start talking shit. All I can say is before he was dreaming of fighting in the UFC, I've been in this gym training and doing whatever and helping my guys, you know, get to the top while I got to the top. So yeah, now I know he comes down to South Florida and he trains, but it is what it is. I understand he's young and he's a hungry contender or whatnot, but listen, there's this thing called respect, and you show the respect in order for you to get the respect. And I'm the type of guy who I've been to the mountaintop and then I've come down, and you saw in that clip I was helping you out. I was giving you a look. It's not one of those things to where you can sit here and say, oh, I'm scared of you, I don't want it. Listen, I took Khamzat on 9 days notice, and didn't him and Khamzat fight or something? Didn't Khamzat beat him before? No. They never fought, but but it is what it is. Like, Khamzat was arguably scarier than him, and he's been hurt. Khamzat hadn't fought a fight that lasted really till, you know, most of his fights ended in the first round. So it is what it is. I just let these guys talk. You know, I'm not in that place. When it's time for me to come out and dance, I step in that octagon and I dance all over my...
Ilia Topuria spars former boxing world champion Sergio Martinez. Former boxing champion Sergio Martinez has shared a video on Instagram of him sparring with the current UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria. Paulo Costa reacts to Robert Whittaker vs. ALISKEROV. Unfortunately, Khamzat Chimaev vs. Robert Whittaker is off. Instead of Khamzat, Whittaker will fight ALISKEROV. Dana White just made the announcement official in this clip.
What's up, everybody? So, a little news here. Unfortunately, Khamzat Chimaev is out of the fight next weekend in Saudi Arabia violently, and I mean violently ill. So, he's going back home, and hopefully he gets well soon. The replacement, IKRAM ALISKEROV. Who is IKRAM ALISKEROV? This guy is 15-1. His only loss in his 16-fight pro career is the Khamzat Chimaev.
Before the replacement was announced, Paulo Costa had offered to step in against Robert Whittaker if something like this had happened. But now, he reacted to Dana's announcement via this video.
What? What is this? Oh, this doesn't look good. Sorry, doesn't look good. I'm a company man, I'm a supporter. I will support, you know, all the time. But sometimes you just need to cover. I understand, you know, but I know much better guy to bring, you know, action, try finish fights, you know, knock out artists. Yeah, definitely doesn't look good, but God bless you.
Costa also called out Khamzat for October on Abu Dhabi Island, tweeting, "I'll tell you something. Chechen Khamzat is destined to be defeated by my hands. Maktub, it's written. It's already written. There's nothing that can be done. I gotta get the job finished. If he is still fighting, Dana and Hunter, do what matters most. Reschedule this for October, Abu Dhabi Island. I need to finish the job. This is the destiny screaming louder." Khamzat's manager issues a statement about his UFC Saudi Arabia withdrawal. Chimaev is currently in the hospital. Chimaev's manager, Majdi Shamas, released a statement addressing the unfortunate circumstances that led to Khamzat's withdrawal from fighting Robert Whittaker, writing, "The persistent illness that Khamzat has been battling for major parts of training camp could not be cured in time. He has been in and out of hospital several times. The condition has been kept within the team since everyone has been absolutely committed to finding a solution. Although all available options have been thoroughly considered, it has now come to a point where the team has mutually agreed that it is not possible to carry on like this. Stepping into the cage not properly prepared against such a formidable opponent as Robert is unfortunately impossible. This is a devastating turn of events for Khamzat, his coaches, training partners, and other members of the team. Headlining UFC's first ever visit to Saudi Arabia was a great honor and something that was very much looked forward to. Although the cause is far beyond anyone's control, a sincere apology is extended to the UFC, at Dana White, Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby, Hunter Campbell, His Highness, Mr. Turki Al-Sheikh, Robert Whittaker and his team, and most importantly to the fans who are looking forward to the bout." Conor McGregor withdraws from UFC 303, Alex Pereira vs. Jiri Prochazka announced as the new main event. The rumors were true. Conor McGregor is out of his fight against Michael Chandler due to an injury. According to Ariel Helwani, Conor's injury is not severe, and a new date for the Michael Chandler fight is already being discussed, either for August 31st or late September.
I can't eat! I'm broke! I'm broke! And you got the power to change that, Kev! Nobody else! You!
The new main event will be a rematch between Alex Pereira and Jiri Prochazka. These two titans previously clashed at UFC 295, where Alex was able to secure a TKO victory, crowning himself the new light heavyweight king.
All right, guys, here I am again. Conor McGregor is out of 303 versus Michael Chandler with an injury. The new main event is Alex Pereira, and he is facing former UFC light heavyweight champion Jiri Prochazka.
Alex reacted to Dana's announcement, writing, "I understand that this fight is very close and there may be difficulties with the lead-up time, but if there is somebody that can make this happen, it is me, Poatan. This is why I am one of the biggest names in the UFC, Alex Pereira. I take risks that not one other person would be willing to take, but I know I have my ancestors with me, the spirits are with me, and I'm ready for it all." Jiri also reacted, writing, "I am going to be the perfect storm, UFC 303, no space for mistakes, just win, now, here." While on the topic of big UFC 303 changes, Jamahal Hill is out of his fight against Carlos Ulberg. Instead, Ulberg will face Anthony Smith.
Also, Jamahal Hill is out with a knee injury, so Carlos Ulberg will now be taking on Anthony Smith.
It's time for today's top 3 memes. Third place was found over on X and was posted by WSimu MMA. The second place meme was found over on X and was posted by OOC MMA. And the top picked meme was found over on Instagram and was posted by MMA On Point. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.